The early Roman Republic.
The world's first republic had many monumental ideas that would shape the world forever. Fact 1. The Roman Republic came to be after the decline of the Etruscans' rule. Fact 2. Lucius Junius Brutus and Lucius Tarquinius Collantus were elected as the Republic's two consuls in 509 BC. Fact 3. The early Roman Republic lasted 245 years, from the signing of the first two consuls in 509 BC to the start of the First Punic War in 264 BC. Fact 4. Consuls were elected annually. Fact 5. The idea was to have each consul check each other's power, so there would not be an all-powerful ruler. Fact 6. As time went on, people called magistrates assisted the consuls in their rule as the Roman Empire was expanding. Along with magistrates, many other people assisted the consuls in their Roman rule. Fact 7. People called praetors directed the judicial system. Fact 8. The aediles supervised commerce and public works for the empire. Fact 9. Tribunes supported and represented the cause of the lower classes. Fact 10. The quaestors handled financial matters. Fact 11. Magistrates were elected annually. Fact 12. People called censors revised the list of who was in the Senate, as well as carrying out the Roman census. Fact 13. Censors were elected every 5 years, in contrast to the magistrates and consuls who were elected annually. Fact 14. Two or more people occupied each of these positions to balance power. Fact 15. In times of crisis, temporary dictators that reigned for 6-month periods were chosen to lead the republic. Cincinnatus is the most famous one. Fact 16. The early Roman Republic had a system called a centuriate assembly. The centuriate assembly originated from the army, where originally people were divided into centuries of 100 soldiers. They elected consuls, praetors, aediles, consuls, ratified treaties, passed laws, and issued declarations of war, similar to the U.S. Congress. Fact 17. The cavalry took up the 18 richest centuries. The next richest class was foot soldiers, and took up 80 centuries. And the proletariat, or lower class, were all heaped into 1 century. Fact 18. Did the top two classes outnumbering the proletariat 98-1, the vote almost always went in the wealthier favor. Fact 19. The Roman Senate was a council of former magistrates. They controlled finances and foreign policy. Fact 20. The members of the Senate had a major impact on the government, as magistrates always followed the senator's advice. Question 1. What were the main differences between the early and late Roman republics? Question 2. What happened in the Punic War that caused the early republic to fall? Question 3. How well did this system go over with the Roman people? Question 4. How many times was a dictator needed? Question 5. Who laid out the groundwork for this system?